What is up, guys? We are back in their video, and today we have a relatively new Iron Fist tech, or kind of strat. It's more so a strat that I've been employing in pretty much every game now, that I just realized a couple days ago when I tried it in a match. I'm like, wait, this actually works, and it involves a Luna ult, or in some cases other support ults depending on the situation. So I will start off by mentioning something that I know lots of Iron Fist players already know, but not everyone. So in your ult, normally when you're killing someone, most people, they hold left click and you just do all your flurry punches, right? You do maximum damage, right? But if you click it instead, it will stun them. Let me show you right here. At the end of the combo, there will be like a push, and the stun is equivalent to the kick stun. So what you could do is you could do that combo into a kick. This is just a little tip, but you could do that combo into a kick, and it is a long stun period if you combo it together. When the last hit comes in, right here, the last hit comes, if you do the kick at just after, you will have a very long stun period where they can't use abilities. This is very, very powerful if they're stacking up and healing each other, and you need to break that formation to get maximum damage. Maybe the healers are cuddling together using an invis shield, and you do the combo into the punch, and then you do your kick. It'll break them in a long knockback period for not just you, but also your team to damage them. So now onto the strategy that I've been employing. It's basically when a Luna is ulting, you use this knockback to push a squishy out of the ult. I tried it today, and it has roughly a 50% success rate. The reason why, though, this is so good is because generally when you ult, you want to force a Luna ult. That is an amazing trade for an Iron Fist ult. If you ult and then the Luna ults your ult, you win that exchange. Their ult is way more valuable. So now, instead of just retreating because you got the ult and you can't kill through it, now there's actually an active way to seek out a pick in the ult that I've been employing every single game I've been playing as Iron Fist now, and I force a Luna ult. I use my ult, the Luna will ult, and then I look for someone that is on the back of the ult from the direction Luna is heading in. So I will show you now a demonstration in the game of how I successfully did this. So in this example right here, you see I go for my ult because I'm seeing the cloak ult is ending. And then what happens is their Luna ults. Now, instead of just retreating because you're not going to land a kill, this is the very first time I thought to myself, wait a minute, what if I try to knock that cloak out? So what I did was I turned around facing that cloak towards the back, and then I used my left click, I clicked it, and I knocked not just one, but both of them straight out. And then they tried to come back in, and I did the exact same thing. I left click again and knocked them both out again into a kick. Now, what if the cloak said on voice, I'm knocked out, move backwards? Well, now what happens? Now, the Strange, which is very deep in our backline, purely because the Luna's ulting, they're walking with it. Now the whole, not only Luna will walk back, the Strange will probably have to walk back too, assuming they're calming correctly. If they're not calming correctly, the Luna will walk back and the Strange will just die. But if they are calming correctly, you just saved your team by forcing them to walk back because you pushed them back. Now, the important thing to remember is when you do ult and Luna ult, you want to look for the direction she's moving in, as well as the side that the person you're attacking is closest to. So if we go back just a little bit, you notice that obviously this is an obvious scenario because the cloak is very close to the backside. I went right in front of her, and it doesn't just knock one person out. It knocked both of them out. Very far out. And then it did it again as they tried to move in, and I went straight in with my kick, and it landed the kill. Very, very, very powerful combo. It will not work every time. Sometimes the Luna will ult and there won't be that much people in it. Or they'll be directly in the center and she won't be moving because it's right on point and there's no one on the outskirts. But more often than not, about 50%, maybe a little bit less of the time, there will be people on the outskirts of the Luna ult that you can knock out. Land a bunch of damage, and if they're squishy, you can land a bunch of damage. Why? Because when Luna's ulting, she's not healing anyone outside of her circle. If you knock a squishy out, and you start damaging that squishy, chances are the other healer is also on damage. No one is looking to heal someone, which is why you will land a pick very, very quickly if you actually successfully manage to knock them out. So now that Cloak is dead, we win the fight, basically, because Cloak obviously one of the other healers. So now we win this fight because of that move. And it's something you can do consistently with every single Luna ult. There is nothing that's going to stop you from being able to do this. It won't work all the time, but it is a strategy that you need to be doing from now on. If you force that Luna ult, understand there is still a way you could land a kill. Force that Luna to have bad positioning. Force the team to have to move back. You can now consistently, multiple times, knock someone out of the Luna ult while you're ulting. It is very, very powerful. You could knock them out of the ult multiple times. If you knock them out, but they're a slippery target and they come back in, you orient them towards the outskirts again and knock them out again. Keep that pressure. Very, very, very powerful strategy that can be used every single game, every single time you force a Luna ult. It just elevates your gameplay to completely the next level. And I've been landing a lot of picks because I've been saying to my team on comms what I'm going to be doing. Like, I will knock someone out and I'll just quickly say in case someone can shoot one bullet. Even though your team probably doesn't even have to help you secure that kill. You are ulting a squishy with no healing. If you push them outside, they are getting no healing. Generally, you will land the kill as long as you push them back far enough. It won't happen 100% of the time, but I'm having a very high success rate with it. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. I just wanted to share this. It is not, in my opinion, revolutionary per se, but it is extremely useful, and it should be implemented every single game. And I just found it out just recently, and I tested it for a couple of times in different games. And I'm like, wait, this is very useful. It gives me something active to do. So when their Luna actually ults, you now have something active you can do that kind of makes up for the fact that you're one of the few DPS that can't directly kill through it, but now you can indirectly kill through it by knocking them out, which is extremely powerful. Maybe it is kind of revolutionary. Now, it's simply a strategy. I guess you could, in a way, you could call it a tech, but it's not something that we patched. So it's not really like a tech that we patched. It's just a very, very, very good strategy that I believe should be implemented every single game that you are facing a Luna and you force her ult. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and turn the bell for notifications so you can see when my next video is. And as always, guys, take care.